Hey, welcome to the show. This is Bridging the Rap Podcast. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Hey, this is the first episode to kick off 2021, man. Hey, how y'all boys feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I feel like it's 2020. I'm back on that bullshit, boy. I'm off yiking hen already early.
Yes, sir.
Yiking hen. I mean yiking weed early, dog. I'm already
This nigga said yiking.
yiking hen. Hen is
sir.
yike, fool.
Yeah.
Cersei, how you doing, Cersei? We got Cersei behind the camera.
Man, I'm feeling good. You know, it's Saturday, man. I ain't got to work. I don't work weekends no more.
Me neither,
2021
dog.
starting off right.
Yeah, sir. Hey,
2021.
man, we finna go viral this year. I'm telling you.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel it, bro. I feel it.
I'm telling you.
All right, man, it's your first time here, man. Really appreciate you coming in, checking us out, man. This is Bridging the Rap Podcast. We meet up here every week, going over like the latest topics and, you know what I mean, just kicking it, trying to make it all make sense for everybody. You know what I mean? I am King Cut. We got the original D right here.
Yo,
What
what's
you tell him,
poppin',
D? What you tell him, D?
BTR. Brr. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's a lot of D's out there, but this is the original one right here.
Big facts.
Yes, sir. And we got Cersei behind the camera.
Yes, sir, man. Cersei.
Talk
in
the
the
shit,
cut,
Cersei.
man. You already know what time it is. Bridging the Rap Podcast. We the hottest podcast in the world, man. 2021 is our year.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. Let's kick this episode off, man. Not take too long with it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit been going on lately, man. D, I'm gonna let you tell me where you want to start at, bro. You the one that usually be carrying the conversations, bro. Yes,
What's
sir.
going on in the streets today? Y'all want to start on Popp Hunna? Everybody had something to say about
Let's get it.
young Popp 100.
Let's get it. Break it down.
That nigga snitch. He ain't Popp Hunna no more. We got to call nigga Popp 100. That nigga say his name properly. You know what I'm saying?
All right, break it down for the people who probably won't know what's going on.
It's just a debate going back and forth how people should take it. It came out. It got revealed that he snitched. He was with his friend when he got killed. I think he was 14 or whatever. And he knew the nigga who did it, and he told the police what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then Uzi ended up jumping on the remix to the Corvette. He hopped on there. Then he told the nigga, you listen, man, I need my verse back. I can't do that there. Yada, yada, yada. And now it's just been like a debate for a whole week about, how was he too young to even be put to the street code? He wasn't in the streets. That's a child. Oh, nah, he know better. Woo the woo. It's,
Yeah.
How you feel about it?
How I feel about it? I feel like it's kind of fucked up, man. Like these street laws or these street rules that be being upheld, bro. I feel like they get a little ridiculous with it. And this is the situation it is, bro. This is a 13-year-old kid. He witnessed whatever he witnessed.
Yeah, he legit.
But I do feel like it's kind of unnecessary for whoever put him in the line of like to go snitch and shit like that. I do feel like that's kind of unnecessary. You shouldn't have put him out there like that, knowing that these street niggas really live by these codes. Like they don't give a fuck.
Okay, listen. I'm finna do something ain't nobody else do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of streets niggas taking the brunt of snitching, of ratting. That street niggas not the only one that do that. Now, when they need to make it look bad and look stupid and look idiotic, they blame snitching on street niggas, the code of not telling. But guess what? If you a police officer and you go to internal affairs, guess what the other police gonna call you? A rat? You think they gonna want to ride with you in their car now? Why? No, they not, because they gonna think you probably gonna tell internal affairs if I get a little bit too rough.
Where that happened at?
That happened all the time. That's a fact. That's a fact of life, bro.
I'm saying where it happened at. Give me a situation.
Listen, that happened in government. That happened with the police. How you think it's dirty cops? How you think it's
dirty? Everything. It's dirty everything.
I'm saying though, let's not act like not snitching and not telling is only for the streets. That go with everything. They go with police officers, motherfucker. That go with the military. You heard about how they killed that soldier because he told.
Oh, you talking about something else? I know you talking about something else. You talking about snitching?
Yeah, because you said
we talking about a kid.
But hold on, let me make my point. You saying the street niggas making it like the snitching rules go for. That's not a street rule. That's a matter of life, dog. People don't like you if you tell. If you're a police officer and you tell on another police officer, you think a bitch gonna want you being their partner? You a tattletale. You a rat. The police officers literally call you a rat.
I get you. I get you on all that.
Saying, that's a rule of life, bro. Let's not blame it on the streets.
You right about all that, but where do you draw the line, bro? This is a 13-year-old kid.
He old enough to know not to be telling. I learned that lesson at like 5 or 6.
But he
he a kid, bro. He a kid.
I was a kid.
He's a kid, my nigga. Where do you draw the line at for these niggas, bro? Though that's what I'm saying. Where do you draw the line for these niggas? You just gave a whole situation, but these are just all adult. These are all adults. That's the difference. All these situations you talking about, those are adult grown men.
Yeah.
This is a kid. Like, when do y'all draw the line and just understand, God damn, okay.
Probably like 10.
At 10?
I like 10, 11.
For real?
11.
So
But I'm going off. I'm
12.
going off the
All right,
context of this case
so
now.
12.
I'm not now. If they pull a man to questioning and they pressure him and they make him say something, that's totally different. That happened to grown men. But from what we understand, he told because he wanted to. The police didn't go scoop him up and say you were the only witness on the street. The streets was full of people, and he saw what happened. And
This
he felt like
this my main issue. This my main issue. What about the nigga who got himself in that situation? We ain't gonna never address that nigga.
Oh, he in prison. He got addressed already. What you mean?
Okay, that's it. That's on him.
Popp Hunna made sure he got addressed. He made quite sure of that. He put that nigga away. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, dog, like, he old enough not to tell. Now, I feel like this, though. I don't feel, if he wasn't in the streets, I don't feel like he should feel any way about that. I think he should stand on that. I ain't in the streets. Somebody killed my friend and I cooperated.
And that's what's so crazy, bro. Look, and that's what's so crazy. If you're not in the streets, if you're a civilian, snitching is okay.
No, because you're not a snitch. You're a witness.
That's what he is. He's a kid.
That's what I'm saying. He should stand on that. He didn't say that.
But he can't though. He can't because
why he can't? If he was a witness,
he's going to get crucified trying to be a rapper, and he say that.
Listen, I feel like he got a better shot saying I ain't no street nigga. Listen to my music. I was just a witness, and try to go that route than to fight the snitch. You told you can't fight it. You told. But I feel like if you are a witness, I mean, if you are a civilian, you can't be a witness. Like snitching, and a big part of it is telling when you involved in that lifestyle and telling the Clint to save yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they say civilians are witnesses. If he can just stand up and say, I'm not on that shit.
This shit too much, man. Come on, dog. How old he is now? 20?
I don't know. He look like Roddy Ricch, though.
Yeah, he look like Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Snitch.
I ain't even finna go listen to that bullshit.
Come on.
I don't even know who the little boy is. Don't know nothing about the little boy. My right hand to God, I ain't never heard a Uzi Vert song that I can say that's Uzi Vert. But I know he a sissified looking nigga that put fingernail polish on his motherfucking nails and wear dresses. How he gonna talk about something, nigga? Most you niggas, man, come on, homie. They ain't never witnessed no killing.
Man, he's speaking facts, man. Come on,
nigga ain't speaking no facts,
He
bro.
capping. He big cap though.
That
He
nigga
big
ain't speaking no
cap.
facts. That nigga ain't speaking no fucking fact. Because he going by, again, the rule that I'm trying to get rid of, that snitching only applies to the streets. There's plenty of people and plenty of walks of life that don't want a motherfucker next to them that's going to tell the superiors. I guarantee you, if you got a job, it's somebody in y'all office that y'all call a snitch that y'all do not like, bro. Snitching is bigger than the streets, and he making the point that Uzi not a street nigga, so he should have no problem with snitch. Nigga, you can be a fucking lawyer and not like tattletales that's going to go tell human resources on you when you're doing too much to solve your case. So if you don't like tattletellers and you don't want tattletellers around you, that's bigger than, oh, I'm a street nigga. I got the rule not to like tattletellers. Nigga, that's everyday life, bro. I promise you. It's 8-year-old kids in school right now that don't like the little nigga that tell.
That's true. That's true. But is it to the point like this is something that's independent from his rap career? Like, why does it got to come into his rap career?
Who, Uzi?
No, I'm talking about Popp Hunna.
It's not independent from his rap career. They don't like rappers that snitch, allegedly. Now, he don't have enough hits. Because it's another rapper that did exactly what he did that's still doing his thing today and nobody even brings it up.
Who that?
Clifford T.I. Harris.
Bread.
T.I. homeboy got killed in Cincinnati. T.I. testified for the prosecution. That is a fact. T.I. got up on the stand and said, I got in an altercation with those dudes over there. But what the people who try to say, well, T.I. didn't point out nobody and say he was the shooter. That is true because the shots came from inside a moving vehicle. So T.I., honestly to God, didn't see who pulled the trigger. But T.I. did tell him what type of vehicle it was. T.I. did tell him that he got into an altercation with that group of men in the club. All right? Mm-hmm. So T.I. did exactly what this kid did, and people want to make every excuse in the world. T.I. testified for the prosecution. You want to sit up here and make the argument that he didn't help the prosecution, that's bullshit. The prosecution is not going to put your ass on the stand if you're not going to help them lock that motherfucker up. And that dude got life. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? So the rule is bullshit. But I'm just saying I understand why Uzi doing
Which rule?
You can't be a snitch and rap. Because it's rappers that have snitched.
Dog, I'm about done with rappers, bro.
It's rappers that have snitched.
Oh yeah, I'm about done with rappers though.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm glad they got rid of 6ix9ine. You know? But the fact of the matter is they do pick and choose when to apply that rule. And you know what's crazy about it? It's that way in the streets. It's popular snitches
Right.
doing their thing in the
That's
club
true.
right now because niggas love them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
So-
a fact.
Popp Hunna just don't have enough cachet yet to have the paperwork come out on him where he voluntarily gave information where there was a bunch of other kids on the street his same age that didn't tell. According to his own, if you read the paperwork, he said, man, there was too many of us out there to name. Nobody else told, nigga. Why you got your mama and went down to the police station?
And what? I mean, then does this matter too? Like, what situation he had to tell in? Like I don't think
he
the
a
nigga
witness,
just.
so I don't feel like it mattered.
Okay.
But I'm just saying,
But saying
his
when he
image
trying to
as a rapper, you know what I'm saying? You just got to clear that up. I mean, if he ain't no street nigga, he ain't trying to make street records, I don't see why he wouldn't say, like, bro, you know. Tootsie trying to ride with him. Tootsie must got some paperwork that ain't come out yet, because Tootsie going down with this nigga.
Right.
He mad and he naming Trippie Redd. I was like, damn, that's kind of suspect right there. Like, if me and you have a conversation and you come bring it to the internet and you put my name on it, I ain't gonna look at you the same no more, bro.
Yeah.
That's kind of rough that Tootsie taking it, because he knew too now, bro. You doing the little,
Yeah.
you know, people.
So
might
so I'm
start-
saying, was he wrong for snitching?
I don't have a problem with the situation unfolded like it unfolded, but I will say this. Not because of some street rule or this, that, and the third, just because I understand what comes with all that shit. My 13, 14-year-old child ain't finna be the key witness in nobody murder case. You're gonna have to figure that shit out another way.
Tell Spliff D to call in, bro. We
What
need
he
Spliff
said?
D to call in. If you in the streets at 13, the street laws applies.
Hey, I'm saying 13 is plenty old enough. I said I learned at 5, bro, that you just don't go around telling business that ain't yours to tell.
Did Spliff D call in yet?
Nah, he ain't calling in.
Hey, Spliff, call in, homie. Call in, homie.
But if you what if you just said? You said 10, 11. If you in the streets at 10,
See,
11.
I'm all over the place. If you in the streets at 10, 11,
But they still.
that's why they
legit,
killed
though, bro.
Yami, dog. He was too young. They knew if y'all I know
Who's
the
Yami? I
sto-
don't know that. I don't know that.
the story of the legit from Chicago that got killed in 1994. He was 11. He had done killed a 14-year-old girl by accident. He shot a 15-year-old jit that day. He done had stolen cars and all that shit on his record. Every crime you could have as a gangbanger, he had it by the age of 11. But when he accidentally hit that 14-year-old girl, they had to get rid of him because they knew if the police got hold of him, he could tell where they headquarters at,
Damn.
tell everything. So at 11 years old, they sent a 14-year-old and 16-year-old gang members to go kill him. And both of them, I think one of them might be out of prison today, but one of
Spliff
them,
D called in? He go.
one of them still in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spliff D finna give it to you wrong, man.
Man. That's crazy though. Bridging the Rap podcast.
I think he old enough not to tell altogether though. I think
13?
he 14. I
Or-
heard.
oh, he was 14?
That's the initial age I heard. Not everybody saying 13.
13.
I think people on one side of the argument saying 13 and people on my side saying 14.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's a weird situation, man. I just know that whole street shit is a monster, bro. It's a monster. It's like it's a lose-lose situation every time I look at it.
And I learned how to tell early. Because as a kid, when you fighting in the house with your brother and sister, you're run and tell. So when I first got into school, it was kindergarten. I told on somebody. And my mama just explained to me, don't do that. And at 5 years old, I just never told on nobody again.
Yeah.
Like, I just never did. And my mama explained to me why you don't do that. It's not at the house where you telling on your brother trying to get the remote. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she didn't even bring no street shit into it. She was just like, don't be tattletailing.
I don't
Real
know, I'm trying to
tune.
see what you talking about.
Hey, what's the two gang? Spliff D told me to hop on, so I hopped on.
All right.
What's
yeah.
up? What's up?
So we was talking about the whole the Popp Hunna situation. Spliff D said something about if you 13 and you in the streets, the laws apply to you, and we trying to see if people agree with that.
Well, my thoughts on that,
Yeah.
you know, I was in juvenile when I was 15. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the street laws apply to you if you're doing street shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing street shit, then and you a civilian, then he did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That if he was being, because the streets have no age. That's why you can have a 12-year-old like Lil Rodney out of Fort Worth, Texas, hanging with adults, slanging guns and banging gangs.
Right.
And,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the streets is real, and the streets have no age limit, and you can jump on the porch at whatever age you choose. But once you make that conscientious decisions, you accepting everything that come with that, including that.
But at the age of 13, you feel like that?
G Herbo said the same thing.
At the age of 13, you feel like that?
At the age of 13, I don't think you're smart enough to know what you're getting yourself into.
That's what I'm saying.
But the streets, most niggas in the streets done dropped out before they was 16. So it's like most of them not smart enough to know what they getting themselves into. But that's the street.
Right. And a lot of them guys regret making that decision right now. I mean, you know what I mean? Like people do a lot of stuff that they wish they didn't do when they was younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's just my personal opinion. You know, I hope he can come back from it. I hear the situation is he witnessed his brother's murder.
That's what it is, D?
His best friend. I heard it was his best friend, but that's what it was.
Best friend's murder. Okay, so then he takes the stand. He took the stand.
I don't know if he took the stand, but I think with the way the statement was laid out, the defendant probably just took a deal, but his statement was a key piece of evidence.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So he ended up not having to take the stand, but he probably would have had it gone that far.
Because, you know, also you got to consider the fact that, like, if there was a shooting right now, like y'all see I'm outside right now, if there was a shooting right now, and I happened to witness it and the police pulled up, they would probably take me in for custody and question me. Now, so talking to the police or writing a statement, you may have to. It's called a directive. You're just following directives. But depending on what was said, if a name was given, that's how you know if he was snitching. Now, hypothetically, let's say he did say a name. Let's say he did tell. Then, you know, he did tell. Man, he told. On my, as far as my opinion goes, he told. Yeah, he told. If he gave a name, details about the situation, and that situation was used to convict him, he told.
Yeah.
If he was 13, if he was 13 when he did it, he was 13 when he did it. He just, there's a lot of niggas that done told in the street.
Right.
That's what we was saying.
For real though, it's niggas in the hood on the block that done told they'll make fun of you for going to college. Whole time they'll hang out with a snitch. So as far as being on paperwork is concerned, like, you know, like we worry about how we gonna deal with Popp Hunna. How you gonna deal with that nigga that's in your hood sitting under the tree?
Right. That ain't nothing but facts, bro. That ain't nothing but facts, man.
Next to your uncle and your daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Honeycomb Brazy calling out niggas for snitching. Yeah. I guess because around snitching. I guess because they hanging out with young boy or they hanging out with little baby. That shit don't count, do it? Y'all fuck with respect. Yes, Honeycomb Brazy called out a few niggas for snitching.
Yes, sir.
Nobody said shit about them niggas. Hey. Nobody.
Hey.
Don't say.
Yeah. You definitely speaking facts, bro.
Don't say platform. Everybody want to get on the nigga that told. But I ain't trying to justify it or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, there are parameters. But bottom line though, if you are a kid when you told, you was also a kid when you jumped in the streets. If you jumped in the streets. Now, let's say he told and jumped on the streets in the streets later. Because that tends to happen. Like, niggas will go through shit which will cause them to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe if he was 13, he was still a schoolboy and shit like that. He should have stayed a schoolboy. That only erased that. Mozzie said that in the song. Because you was young when you told, nigga. Somebody still did. See, the problem, I'm just going to weigh in with my problem. I'm not going to say my problem. I'm going to say the problem with snitch. Because I don't condone in that street shit. Niggas losing their life and niggas crashing out. Niggas going outside.
Right.
Bullshit. I'd rather a young nigga go to college, get him a job. You know what I'm saying? Or start his own business up or some shit like that. Because white people don't mind telling. You know what I'm saying? Like, fast in a heartbeat. Especially to get a lick. But man, I don't know what I was about to say, but shit, that's what that is.
Yeah. Hey, bro, we definitely appreciate you calling in, bro. You know what I mean? And checking us out, man. You definitely dropped some real facts on that, though, some real jewels on that. Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Nah, no problem. Real Tune signing out, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Real Tune TV.
Yes, sir.